I looked at the stats the other day of the show, so we're doing really well. We just gained 400 more listeners.
How did that happen?
Because everybody's all shut in.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny you say that because the last time I had messaged you about my 11-year-old YouTube videos that I haven't been on. So I haven't posted anything since 2000, 11? No, 2009. I went from 300 subscribers like a month ago, and now I'm at like 600.
Whoa!
And I haven't posted anything. I haven't posted anything.
Looked. That's cool.
Yeah,
we should post it on our thing. Did we get?
Oh, who
heard
that's Shawn White.
Was that Shawn White? Hell yeah!
That's Shawn White.
Shawn?
Oh, he's gonna come here and not talk.
Well, he's gonna probably work on that next.
No.
He's live from his bunker as well, so yeah. Which I'm excited because he's the one who wants to do these nighttime shows, and I'm okay with this. But we'll work on what we're gonna do.
So 400 new listeners.
Yeah, approximately 400 more, and it's like 380. I just rounded up. So thank you very much for listening. Hope you're the Aldi girl.
I'm telling. Oh, we're gonna get her name.
Yeah, Shawn. Can you hear us?
Let me figure this out.
Yeah. So while we're figuring that, let's keep talking about our stuff and nonsense. So let's circle back to our thing. Did you see that Netflix thing with Benedict Cumberbatch about his heroin addiction and how he got off of it and everything?
No, I didn't.
It's not
that guy's a great actor.
It's not about him. It's his character he plays. I just want to make sure that's clear. He plays an aristocrat who's addicted to heroin, and there's a scene where he gets his heroin from a nice reputable place, so to speak, instead of like on the streets like I did. And he pays the big bucks for them to have like the silver tray with the needle on it and shit. And but the funniest thing,
pinky's out.
Yeah. And well, it was bad because like he went to the streets at first, and then he went to this guy. He finally got a call back from him. But okay. But the coolest thing that reminded me of like back in the day when I was really excited to I would go to places and be so amped, like, let's do it, yeah, woo! I felt that way when I was watching it, and he's talking about how he's getting ready to start his day, and he had 3 syringes put up into his lapel in his suit, and he's all like, for later, and I was just like, oh my god, I've been there, man. But only at night, obviously, not during the daytime, but.
How long does that last when you shoot it up like that? I know it depends on the dose, but I've heard people say they smoke like crack or something and it lasts like 45 minutes.
Well, see, okay.
I know crack is different than heroin, so.
Well, when I did crack, it was different. It didn't feel that way. So,
Jesus Christ.
Heroin, crack, not cocaine, but mostly the hard shit, and then stuff that you wouldn't even know was like it's some kind of hard shit or whatever. But those are the 2 ones that I mostly would do if I had an opportunity, because it was available to me. And it would be, just shooting up would take almost all night. So I'd be completely out for several hours. Like, just, I wouldn't know what's going on. And then by the time I wake up and I'm all like, yeah, I'm just have this really mellow high, and I'm just kind of just there, You're
just cloudy?
Yeah, you're just like, so when you get really high off weed, picture that, and picture someone sucking your dick at the same time. And then that's kind of like how you feel. So like,
I have a feeling that drug is better than that. Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard to explain.
Oh no, I get it.
Because then
I don't want to. I think that's
chilling.
Scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. I don't want to feel that good.
But here is the problem that lies in. I'm saying several hours. It could have been 2. It would be more, because like the night would take forever for me on those days. And by the time 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock rolls around, would be like outside at somebody's like front porch, and I don't know how the hell we got there. And the sun starts coming up, you hear the birds chirping, and then I start feeling pain. because like my joints, when I start crashing from a chemical high, my joints, I feel this horrible. I'm dehydrated. I'm just miserable. And all I want to do is sleep. So, yeah.
No, and I've done, it wasn't even just alcohol. I mean, I've done plenty of drugs. I didn't know heroin or, shit like that. I mean, I still take Adderall, but I don't take it. Yeah, I'm prescribed it, but I've had people offer me so much money for my fucking Adderall. It's ridiculous. I'm like, no, I actually need this. I don't want to sell it, but the stuff that I've heard that people are pumping into their bodies to get high. There's some stuff I've never heard of and can't even remember what the hell the shit's called or what they're doing with it.
I am one lucky son of a bitch, and I know that. Because even like the crack and shit, I'd be smoking it from other people's pipes. I'd be taking syringes from other people. I am so surprised I'm not dead. That's why I don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, that shit is...
Whoa.
We got an echo.
Hey, Shawn.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
I see that the both of you are enjoying your conversation.
Yeah, welcome to the party, pal. All right, so we got an echo going on. So,
holy moly!
I don't know how to work on that. How do we work?
I'll try to fix it for you.
All right.
So when you got Twitch open?
No, it's not Twitch. We're not live streaming. But I think
somebody got an open mic and an open speaker.
Well, that has to be mid because you have no. So, what do you think, Aaron? Because we've had this problem before when Norco was on lately. It has to be something.
I'm gonna leave my mic open. I'm gonna take my headphones off and put them near the mic. What? See if you get an echo.
That squeals. That's gonna hurt me, dude.
Well,
try it.
I don't know what else. So I'm going to turn it up. I'm not going to put it near the mic. I'll just start talking.
Turkey bones and rice and cheese.
Oh, dude, your volume is horrible, Shawn.
Is that better there?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
He says it felt nice that the volume was turned real high.
Well, you sound fine now. So that's good.
All right.
We just got to work on your echo. Do you have a pair of headset on?
I don't have a headset, and I don't hear an echo on my side.
Well, we hear it. Hold on, I'm going to hit pause on this. All right, hold on a second. Let me see what I can do with this. Welcome back to the late night miscellaneous after dark.
Sex, drugs, and alcohol.
Yep, that's going to be the title of this episode.
Does that solve it for you?
I don't know. Let's keep trying. Let's see. Let's start talking and kind of go as we go. Okay.
That's very well.
All right. Are you on a headset or something now?
Yeah. Now I put my fancy headphones on.
Okay. Let me turn you down a little bit.
Yeah,
Where's your mic?
You said you're on a. Yeah. Is your gain? I don't know if you need to get closer and your gain down.
Look, I have a pair of fancy headphones on, and I
you sound a lot better now. There you go.
Against near my mouth zone.
Yeah, just put it above. Put it either above or below your mouth, not directly on your mouth.
Put it on my tongue.
No, it's just because as it gets closer, you sound like this. Yeah. So.
Your voice slipped away.
There you go. So, all right. So we're talking about bad decisions and drugs and really weird relationships and just something that spawned when we were talking on the phone to each other earlier, where we were just like, yeah, let's lay this down. This should be fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Paul, you took out my stripper story out of Lavender's Corner.
I did.
That's what you did.
Now, I did that to protect the identities, remember?
Okay, yep.
Because you told me.
I know. Yeah.
That
was such a good story.
It was. But did you like how I did it though? With the whole like beep.
Well, that's because Paulie is always trying to put socks in everyone's mouth.
I remember you telling me a story when you were going through all your treatment, and I don't know how comfortable you are about talking about all that, but are you comfortable about talking about all your stuff you went through?
I do, but just not tonight. I've already lived that for a million times.
Well, this
is your only chance, buddy.
No, it's not.
Look, man, I have plenty of chances.
It was just one of the stories that you told me, and I don't know if you're comfortable with going on with this or not, was one of the girls that met you up at the hospital, and you couldn't because your shit's toxic at the time. And
no, man, it wasn't that.
Is that too sensitive for you to talk about, or because we're talking about stupid fun stuff like that?
I could tell you better cool stories than rehashing that stuff.
Okay,
do it.
All right. Let's see. It's not bad choices, I don't think, at least. I can tell you a friendly story of the time whenever I was in Mississippi land. There was a time in my life when I went to Mississippi, and I still had a house here in St. Louis. But I wanted my own adventure, so there I was, living in a little pink house. So I was dating this chick in Mississippi, in this little town by the name of Natchez, Mississippi. And one evening, it was late at night, and I was walking her to her automobile whenever I had noticed a pair of lights reflect off the side of the wall, and that indicated that there was some large vehicle behind me. So I turned, and on the other side of the road, there's this, I could see this big truck behind like this 10-foot iron gate fence with spikes on the top of it. And it was during that time that, I had walked my significant other to her car, and I was kissing her goodnight when I noticed those lights, so I turned. And as I turned, I saw this man get out of the motor vehicle, which so happened to be a truck, and he was wearing a white t-shirt with some blue jeans. His hair was shaved, and I instantly knew who this guy was. He was her ex-husband, white supremacist neo-Nazi guy.
Jeez.
And he looks at me and he goes, "Are you ready for an ass beating?" And he grabs his shirt and he rips it off like Hulk Hogan. And I said, "Wow." So,
wow.
I was not, I wasn't afraid at the moment because he was on the other side of that giant fence and the dude was maybe 5'8", but the dude was stacked, mind you. Like, he had like these giant tree trunk arms and he had like a 6-pack. And though he was a little bit on the shorter side, this dude was definitely either a weightlifter or a bodybuilder. And of course, he was covered in all these swastikas and crazy, intimidating tattoos like from American History X.
Jeez.
So I'm watching him. I'm pretty confident that he's not going to be able to get over that fence. But then I blink, and he's on the other side of the fence.
Jeez.
And still, mind you, I was quite overconfident because I didn't, I wasn't afraid even then. And I had this disposable camera in my pocket. So I reached in, and I was getting ready to take it out because I was like, this is going to be a great story to tell, especially if I have his picture. And then I noticed the guy's walking weird. And that's because I noticed then at that moment that there is a glint of metal coming from his hand. And I see he has a lead pipe in his hand.
The fuck?
So I said,
a lead pipe?
This crazy dude who's very angry with his mean tattoos.
Jeez.
And so I quickly reevaluate the situation. I know that he doesn't want to hurt her. And it's just my teeth he wants to smash in. So I said, "We're just friends, dude." And I do an about face. And then I take off. So the dude takes off after me. And I'm running down the street. And I spot a police officer. And I said, "Oh, yes, I'm saved." So I run up to the side of the police officer car. And I rattle on the side of the window. I'm like, "Hey, man, help me out." And the cop looks at me. He looks at the crazy dude with the big muscles and then drives away. And so then I knew that I was in trouble.
He drives away?
Yes, drives away. And so I'm running towards my pink little bed and breakfast that I live in. And I grab my keys. And luckily, with the first draw, I grabbed the right key and my keychain of millions of keys. and I hop over the white picket fence, run to the front door, and in one swift, fluid motion, I slide the key into the key lock, open the door, close it, and deadbolt it before he's able to smash my face in.
Jeez. How long did he linger?
I think I got away. That's all I know. I didn't poke my head out to find out. I mean, the only other time one time I saw him a little bit into the future and he flipped me off, but otherwise, I didn't really have any problem with him. He must have cooled down a little bit afterwards. How dare you kiss my ex-wife?
I'm just picturing American History X where he's like, you see that? That means uninvited.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that stop the relationship after that? I'm assuming.
Of course not, dude.
He's just like, nope, I'm still fucking this bitch.
Dude, I lived in this little bitty town with nothing to do other than drink and have sex.
Sweet.
And there's no way. And
Good boy.
even that's right. So, that'd be silly. She thought I was funny, and she apparently liked my teeth inside of my head, and appreciated the fact that I could run away. Got to keep those teeth.
It's cardio. That's what set it off. I love him for his cardio.
I was more determined in getting away than he was getting me.
I never get that when you got these ex-boyfriends, ex-husbands, or what the fuck ever. Just what you're gonna I don't understand when it goes through somebody's head. Like, I'm gonna beat this guy up. It was like feudal Japan when you fighting for her honor. Like, what the fuck, dude? Take a fucking walk.
Maybe he was angry he wasn't getting kisses, and he was trying to chase me down.
Yep.
See, I'm so spiteful. I'd try to fuck that guy's mom.
Jeez. That's a good tip.
I would have.
You go home. What's up, son?
Yeah, what's up? Yep. You can call me daddy. That's right. Fuck it.
But you're not my dad.
Your mama likes me like this. Don't be hitting me in the face now.
All right.
It's my mom's boyfriend.
I remember when I first met her.
I don't know why that was funny, but it was. It's the way you said it. I remember.
So is your name actually Aaron Bonerific?
No.
Is it just Bones?
Yes, Bones. Bones.
Aaron Bones and his friendly friend Cheese.
I'm curious now. Where do you meet a chick that's got a boyfriend like that?
I met her at a bar one day.
Yeah,
she was the bartender. See, yes, she was like, "Oh boy, that guy, he sounds so cool."
Jeez.
She didn't speak that way, but of course, everyone when they meet me, they say, "Oh boy, that Shawn White guy is so very fun."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Paulie said to me, and he met me in the bathroom.
I know.
I heard. Walking up with your boots.
We met in the bathroom.
Right. Yeah, stall 2.
He likes to have a.
I gotta find it, but on one of the early episodes, I reenacted that as I'm telling the story with audio, with the walking and everything. I gotta find that, dude. Oh,
he likes to rehash that moment every time he's having a similar moment.
Well, it's funny because every time I say Shawn White, everybody goes, "The snowboarder?" And it was funny.
That's what I'm always thinking.
When me and Shawn kind of like started talking a lot back again after his thing, and I was looking at his face because he goes, "Go to my Facebook. I have blogs and everything on there." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. So how do I look at them?" He goes, "Look for this stoic picture of me." What the fuck? It was awesome.
That was many moons ago.
There you go. But yeah, it's all good.
It reminds me of the time when Aaron here, aka Mr. Bones, told me about his favorite flavor of pizza. And how sometimes he would take it with him to the park and he would say, that was nice.
So, Aaron, I don't know if I told you this, but he works. Aaron, you still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He fell asleep.
Yeah. He worked where I worked at, whatever. And at the end of the day, he'd come by my window and just be like telling me these random things. And it was funny. One of the favorite ones I still have on video was he was all talking about, what if underwear were like cotton candy? I was like, what the fuck? And so I recorded all these, and he still sends me these things in voice messages. So every once in a while, I'll throw them in a show here or there, like the really funny ones and stuff like that. So it's good times.
Yeah.
So
I like to do a lot of stream of consciousness songs and silliness.
Do you have your own podcast?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay.
We used to do Where in the World is Shawn White, and we actually have listeners who want to hear that again. And if you ever listen to the old shows, we're
waiting on you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm here.
We could do
We
it.
were waiting for you that very moment when you said, Shawn White, I didn't know about this.
So
it hasn't happened yet.
It started like we were talking, and this was during the summer of and we were talking about a theme, and we both kind of came up with this thing. What if we did Where in the World is Shawn White, where editing wise, I make it sound like he's anywhere in the world. So we made him at an amusement park, at an airport, going into the store, getting stuff. I mean, it was pretty inventive what we did. I had him in his car driving. You could hear it shifting and everything. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But
that's because I'm known for being a really fast driver, Aaron.
Aaron.
Okay, Sean.
Hey, there's no need to be aggressive.
Yeah, everyone calm down. Calm down.
Cheese and rice and everything nice. Polly, I want you to know, I interrupt you just to let you know, I am currently wearing my own socks.
Nice. That's good to know.
I'm not renting or leasing them anymore.
You know, if you're in last place, it's more like you're in first place, but reverse.
I like reverse.
I'm trying to find.
You gotta back that up, man.
You know, is China made in China?
If I have anything to say about it. So, Aaron, what is your favorite flavor of cheese?
What?
What is your favorite flavor of cheese?
Famunda.
That's not true.
Liar.
If this were a dating quiz, what would you say?
Not yeast infection.
You can get those in your mouth.
Yeah, that's
gross. Come on.
That's the best place to put them. So, Aaron, tell me about the first time when you met me.
Jesus Christ. When I met what?
The first time you met me. Tell me the story.
Well, it was never. Yeah.
I like
We'll get there. Wasn't in a bathroom, though.
You can only hope.
I know. I'm waiting.
This sounds so wrong.
That's why it's so right.
Shh, be quiet. Shh, let it happen. Let it happen.
Want to hear some creepy facts?
Yeah.
The last time you were somewhere, there was at least one person planning to hurt you.
Well, that makes sense.
Ponder on that one, huh?
You could have yourself an old bag of omelets. You could put them inside of your sheet. But if it's hot, you can use the water and pour it on yourself to beat the heat.
Okay. Even at home, someone is probably watching you.
I'm always watching myself.
Sometimes it feels like... Well, yeah, now with your phones, everybody can tap into your video, everything.
What if it's just me? What if I'm just like looking at my leg or something?
I guess.
Can't you see your leg?
Yeah.
Aaron, can you see your own leg where you're sitting?
Yeah.
Yep.
See? Someone's looking at you. I also have cats.
Yeah.
They're alive.
Paulie, where are you getting this bullshit?
This is off the internet.
Oh.
He typed it up and then put it on his website.
On average, a person walks past 7 psychopaths in one day.
I think it's more than that.
Depends on how many times you walk past your mirror.
Nice. Mirror.
That was good.
7.5 million people a day are stalked. Now, I don't know about right now with all the corona,
stalked?
but
Like they're stocking shelves?
Yeah. But I guess with
Stocked,
Facebook, everyone's being stalked.
You gotta make sure all your supplies are right.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about ex-girlfriends talking to you again?
Like if they weren't muffled?
If I untie them, yeah, you talk.
Well,
I'm not gonna fucking listen, but no, I don't know what. Talking to ex-girlfriends. What do you mean?
You want to know if they were able to speak in the first place.
Oh,
Paulie dates a lot of mute women.
yeah.
yeah. No, I meant
He's always got a couple of Helen Kellers on the side.
I remember that.
She's signing. It's like, what? You want me to steal second? No.
oh my
hungry.
God. No,
She's like, I don't even know what baseball is.
have you ever encountered like a chance meeting again with an old fling, an old relationship, and for some effing reason they want to start talking to you or they want to rekindle something? Well, I've had that before, and I was curious of what y'all thought. I just thought about that because of something that just happened right now.
Like, what do we think of the fact that it happened to you?
No. No, so like, okay, so this one girl, we'll call her Liz, all right?
Liz Melinda.
We dated a long time ago, and then we got together like 2 or 3 summers ago, and she was like pretty much living with me. And then it just kind of went south after that. But have you guys ever tried doing that, like re-sparking the old match, so to speak?
Matches are very hard to light, man.
Sometimes.
You gotta get like a lighter, light those a little bit more effective.
I don't know. Usually, if an ex gets old, I don't know if they fucking want something or what. I don't know. No, once it's over, man, it's over.
Well, you know, Aaron, everyone always wants something. And every relationship, it has to be at least mutually beneficial.
You know what, Sean? You are right.
You just got to make sure you want something out of it.
Yeah, a pussy.
But you know what, though? You know, everyone gives getting something out of it and mutually beneficial all wrong. You're like, oh, he wants just one thing. Or you, in this case, she just wants one thing from you. As long as you're getting the one thing or more things that you need, then at that point, surely both of your hearts will get the feed.
Okay.
All right. So, Paul, you clearly brought this up because what happened?
Yes. We'll be your makeshift pseudo counselors.
Okay, so let's just say an ex is talking to me again, but completely platonic, which is it's fine. You know, she's married with kids now, and I don't care about that. But it sparked up the question of old flames from previous stuff in my head of a show topic, because that's all that runs through my head right now, especially since I'm locked in the bunker. You know,
I know you got to sit home and fucking think.
Yeah. So.
Well, you know, Paulie, one of my greatest friends is a lady who I used to be pair bonded with. She is...
Go ahead, Shawn White.
Yes, you know, I have no romantic interests in her, but she is a delightful human being. So, Mr. Polly, you can be friends with lady who you chose to be pair bonded with.
I had a big regret that I was thinking about the other day when it came to like that I bring up this now. Okay, so me and my brother were talking about this, and this is why it came up. So there was a girl. I don't even remember her name. Way back when, and she fancied me. But I didn't know it. So I was dating this other girl, and we happened to be meeting up at a hotel party, which ended up being the one. So it was it was a swingers party, and we ended up leaving.
Let's circle back on that. So, all right, go ahead.
So I was, unbeknownst to me, it was New Year's Eve. No, it wasn't New Year's Eve. It was whatever. But we get there, and she's there, and she's all like, "Oh, this is this. Let's." We're all getting drunk. We're all starting to get flirty, and me and my girl start kind of going at it a little bit, and she's just staring at me, and it grosses me out because I never found her attractive, right? So you're like, huh. This isn't helping out the cause here. But
it reminds me when Polly was staring at me.
But it was bad because, like, then her and her man start going at it, and my girlfriend's all into, like, let's do some weird shit, and I'm like, I gotta go.
He was using the bathroom.
Yeah, because I'm like, I couldn't even perform if I could. I'm just Crawl the Warrior King at a time of death, man. That was right when she was staring at me. Maybe if
Aaron says he never has performance anxiety.
No.
So I
pull him out, let him see.
So the regret is, me and my brother, now that we're old, we're looking back on this time frame, and I was telling him this, and he goes, "You should have just closed your eyes. You should have thought about something. Should have turned on a porn or something." He goes, "You had a chance to do this crazy shit. You just walked away?" Yeah.
I think you made the right choice, Polly.
I do too. Because I don't know if I could. What if I tried doing that and opened my eyes at the wrong time? You know?
Well, you don't want to go down that path. Who knows? Maybe you would have made a new guy friend.
Later on, she invited me over to her house. That's the girl who fancied me, and I didn't know it because this is when I found out, for movie night. And I didn't think anything of it. Like, yeah, sure, I'll go to movie night. Just because I'm bald, so right through my head. And I get there, and it's at her grandma's house, and she's like, "It's down in the basement." Okay, cool. And we go down there, we watch a movie. Fine, whatever. I leave. Next day, she calls me up. "Want to do movie night again? That was so much fun. I'll make popcorn this time." Yeah, sure, whatever. Get over there. She's wearing pajamas. And I was like, "Oh, you want to be comfortable? Okay, cool, whatever." Go down there, sit down there, and then she just snuggles up to me. And I notice she's not wearing a bra. And of course, I'm still a guy. And as I reach around to hug her, or hold her, I noticed she had the longest nipples I think I've ever felt on a person.
Really?
Yeah, we're talking like an inch long or some shit. I was like
little straws.
It was crazy. I reach around, I'm like, huh. It's like, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, I have really long nipples. I was like, show me. I need to. How come I didn't see this at the hotel? You were naked on a bed. I guess I just didn't look. I need to see these things now. So, yeah, it was like something you see out of a movie. They look fake. I even bit it just to see if it was real.
What, the long nipple?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was with a girl one time who had the exact same thing, and she liked to have them pulled. When I mean pulled, like so hard, like you could hang her from the ceiling and hang it, but they were long. But yeah, they looked like really long pencil erasers.
Yes, it was the weirdest thing ever.
I thought you were gonna say like your grandma was down there.
No, I never even saw her grandma. I've never even heard a noise from the house. I think they were gone.
She's in the closet.
But we went outside afterwards, and she's all like talking about, "Well, you wanna try this out? Because I really had a crush on you." I'm like, oh. But yeah, whatever. Then I found $5. But Shawn over here, I will have to say, Shawn used to fancy some of our parties every once in a while. You remember this, Shawn?
I remember some parties, yes.
And one of our hotel parties, Aaron. I don't know if you were ever there. Did you go to any of our parties, Aaron?
Nah.
Oh,
I wasn't invited. I didn't get a fucking invitation.
Are you
That's
sure?
what you get.
That's what you get, Aaron. That's what you. Damn. Did we just not know each other then, or something?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No one knows Aaron, really.
No, you don't.
His real name is Tom.
Tom Zelensky.
But Shawn, we were at a hotel party, and it was going pretty good, and pretty good crowd and everything. And get a text. Shawn's like, "Hey, I'm downstairs. What room number is it?" So I give him the room number. He comes walking up with 2 girls on either side. 2 hot ass girls on either side, like in that movie Spring Break with what's his face? The hell's his name? But whatever. He's just walking all fucking sauntering in and shit. We open the door and he's like, "Hey man," I'm like, "Holy shit! Yes, come on in. Bring your friends." And she had this thigh tattoo, dude, that was so hot. So. Please elaborate on this so I don't feel like a weirdo guy who's ogling your girls.
Yeah, they were quite attractive ladies. It was an enjoyable evening.
You didn't stay very long either. It pissed us off because everybody mentioned that like the next day. They're just like, "Did you see what Shawn brought?" Like, it was like
a fucking show and tell.
You're picturing like what? Did he bring dip or something? What the-
They said that was some delicious cheese dip that Shawn White brought with him. He also brought some Cheetos to dip inside of them.
So
Oh wait, Shawn, are you single right now? Are you married?
I do not think that I'm married.
Okay, well, so can you still get chicks like that? Because we're gonna have to have a party then.
Well,
Not that you're the pimp.
I can people human.
No, I can bring my own girls. I'm just saying.
How do you know?
I don't know. I pay for them.
What you could do is go to the store and buy yourself some things to eat for show.
Okay.
You know, Aaron, I don't think you know this about me, but I like to eat food sometimes.
The fuck? I didn't catch that.
I could say it again if you want.
Yeah, no. I gotta edit this. No, I'm probably not gonna edit it.
He said, "No, I gotta edit it."
So,
I had a big party at my
find
apartment.
that picture, dude. Hold on one second. Let's get back to your party, but give me a sec. I'm trying to think.
Right.
There was 2 pictures taken of those girls. One of them I took, and it was she was sitting on the bed with her big ass thigh tattoo, but Shawn was there with the other girl talking to her. But someone took the most creepiest picture, and I swear to God, it wasn't me. And it was just of that girl. And that ended up on Facebook somewhere, and I was like, who the fuck took this picture? Like, she wasn't even looking. Like, at least mine, she was looking like, hey, you know, like the little shitty little hi, you know? This one, not even looking at the camera. I'm like, stalker pic. Okay, you're saying about your party?
I remember when Aaron took my picture without me knowing it.
I'm not going to go into it about this story right now. I'll save it for another time.
He says, "I want you to see it some other time."
No, it ended up. I had a bunch of people over at my apartment.
I remember.
I know you were there. And
I know.
It was a bunch of married people. I was single at the time, but husband and wives. And Paul, you know these people. So they all show up. Well, all the women went into my bathroom in my apartment, and they're all fucking around in there. And then they come out, and then people are having sex. Like couples are having sex in my apartment. It got wild. I ended up having sex with somebody while all these other couples were having sex in there, and then ran into these. So I guess these, like I said, I wasn't married, and they were, and their wives started texting me videos of them like playing with themselves. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, they sent them to you?
This is after the party, after
Were
this
they good
night
looking?
was all over.
You said I know
a couple
Okay.
of them were, but after all this happened, I guess I don't know. They liked being wild or whatever. But after this whole party, a couple weeks later, some of them I worked with, I would get videos on a Friday night. That was the inside joke. Friday night, all of a sudden, a video would show up on my phone. It's one of these women sitting in the bathtub playing with themselves, and I'm like, whoa, why you're married, why are you sending this shit to me? I made it for my husband, but he doesn't respect me. That's why you shouldn't have shit like that going on. Someone's gonna get fucking murdered.
He said they had the high score in Tetris.
Right.
It was a good Game Boy game in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
Long nipples and a giant penis clitoris.
None of these things make any sense.
Sometimes I should have car keys come down. What? Okay, so I don't know. Like, I have friends who are like that. They're still like that, and I don't know how they do it. I'm with you on that one because, like, you gotta. It's for my perspective of it. You gotta have an open mind. Your wife has to be, your significant other has to be 100% okay with it, and then together as a couple, you gotta be really, really okay and close because. Well, I get territorial, I guess.
Well, yeah, you would think you got to be be solid, whatever, but then come to find out, and that's what you think that these people are okay with. They say that they've done this shit before, but then they go behind their spouse's back and are sending shit out. Now, I've had a few threesomes in my life with women that I was with, but it was always with another woman. And it's just one of the things, like, if you're going to do shit like that, it's you as a couple. You're bringing a third person in. It's not just a free-for-all fuck fest. It's not how you should approach it.
Yeah.
But if that's how you're going to approach it, that's what ends up happening. These husband and wife start fucking around. But then they're fucking idiots. Well, why is she cheating on? Well, probably because you took her to a place to fuck other people. It's probably a problem.
Yeah. Well, I want to say, like, ours fell through the last big thing. So I felt like Ryan Reynolds because, like, or some comedian of some sorts, because I hear she goes, do you want to do this with my friend? I'm like jumping around, getting like, woo, yes, please, yes. But afterwards, it felt weird as hell. Was that with you too?
No. Well, the first one I had, so the girl I was seeing, and then we brought in this girl who we both knew and we had known a long time. Well, she got so drunk, like, she fell asleep during it. So I'm sitting there like, do I finish? Like, do I stop? I don't know what the fucking etiquette is on this. But the other times that it happened, it was cool. It didn't get weird. But then again, the relationship didn't last that much longer afterwards. So, I mean, I don't care. I got what I wanted. I don't fucking care.
I was, I don't know. Shawn, you ever been doing that?
I'm not a big fan of, like, mass promiscuity.
Mass?
Yeah.
I believe more on the cultist side of threesomes than the mass.
I don't know. You guys met in a bathroom. I don't know.
Ever since I've known Shawn, he's had the most prettiest girls for his girlfriends, or whatever they were. And I don't know if he was ever married or anything like that. I didn't ever really pride, but I'd just be walking around like, damn, man, what am I doing wrong?
You just got to change your name, and you'll have it right.
That's what's holding you back, Paul.
No,
You have to have two names, one syllable each.
Okay. I don't have that. Well, Paul. What? No, I don't. Paul, and then I'm not going to say my last name. So, even though
your name is Paul E. Paul E.
Paul E. Yeah, there we go. Sound good.
You're like Easy E, but not a rap artist.
I like to nickname all my girlfriends. Is that weird?
How do they get their name? Like, give me an example.
Them to him.
I like put first names or first letters for their names. So like one was Erica.
First
I just named her E.
letter for their names.
Yeah. Sarah was S. I was like, what's up, S?
It's very creative.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Weird.
All right, so your goal this week is to get the name of the Aldi chick.
The alt?
Yeah, the Aldi chick. Yeah.
The Aldi chick.
So
There's a girl
I have
at
faith
Aldi's.
in your abilities to get the Aldi girl's number.
So last week's show I put it out. You'll see it. It's the plural form of Aldi is Aldi, and it's this girl who I was trying to flirt with at Aldi's. You know, over the blast shield that she was sitting in, and I felt like knocking on it. Hi, how you doing? So it was a joke, but it's turned more into something different now. Though, so.
Now it's romantic.
You'll get the joke if you actually listen to the episode. I don't want to. It's late tonight. I don't want to. We already covered so much deep thought. So
now let's make this bitch famous.
Oh, damn! I don't think she's a. Well, she could be. I don't know.
I'm
the real
not.
question here, Polly. Does she like oatmeal?
I think. I
He's
don't know
already made a bad
anything about
choice.
this girl. I don't even know her damn name. I was trying to like say hi to her, but I was like, I mean,
If she likes
she could have a
oatmeal,
wife
she's making
or a
bad
husband
choices.
and kids. I wouldn't know.
Well, why not?
I don't know. What I'm saying is I was trying to holler at her, but it didn't really go over too well because she was behind a blast shield. It was meant to be a joke.
Paul and I feel guilty for calling her a bitch, talking about her husband.
What about
and kids and
Polly's
shit.
feelings, Aaron?
Man, fuck Paul. He said, "Oh man."
Oh yeah, well you want to know something, Aaron? When you
What's that?
sneeze, every function of your body stops, including your heart. Hence, when you sneeze, they always say, "God bless you."
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh.
We all like to believe things aren't true.
Like COVID virus, right? Everybody's my dude, it was fucked up. My brother-in-law called me. Did you believe Fox News still doesn't believe COVID virus doesn't exist? Huh? No, I'm pretty sure at this point I think everyone believes it's at least ish true.
I think it's been
Yeah. I still love that. When I went,
Oh, sins.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't do it. Only sin can.
So, Aaron.
Best of luck to you, brother.
So, Shawn White.
Yes, tell me about something I may or may not know.
I don't know.
May or may not know, Aaron.
I don't know, buddy.
Good, because this show is
Hey,
so tanking.
I know. Tell me a story, Shawn White.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So one day I was
Here.
walking along.
Real quick. We gotta set the story up nice, okay? Because I'm gonna do some editing here. To end
Why
the
even
show,
need to add?
to
There's
end the
plenty
show,
of like good content.
to end this show, I want a bedtime story from Shawn White.
Bedtime story.
Any kind of story you want, I don't care.
Well, I mean, I could sing you a song, or I could tell you a real story. Let's see. Maybe I can pull this song out of my head zone. It goes something like... There once was a time when French fries were baked inside of pies. I know this to be true because all these words are lies. So don't turn that frown upside down into a smile, because I know one day you will feel great. Hats and meats and cheese and beans and bells and bones and cones. These are all my favorite things to say on the phone. So grab your friend Matt and put on a hat. Pet a little kitty cat and pack yourself a snack.
I like that.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna get going to bed. That's why, because I'm kind of tired. So that's why I went and stopped this. I'm sorry. But
How did those words make you feel, Aaron?
It was amazing. I have tears.
I had a feeling. It reminds me of the first time I put tears in your eyes.
Everybody, thank you very much for listening to the podcast. Please send us comments, likes. Please give us 5-star reviews. Please give us everything. Check out the Miscellaneous Podcast website at miscellaneouspodcast.org. That's the miscellaneouspodcast.org.
Now, what Paulie really wants is, when you send him a message, be sure to include a little bit of a slurp sound.
Jeez. All right. From all of us here at the Miscellaneous Podcast, good night, everybody.
Good night, Shawn White. Good night, Paul.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Aaron.
You too, sir. Good night, John. What's up, John Boy?
Yeah, good night, John Boy.
John Boy.
That's a made-up person.
Until the sisters take glance. I hope you find romance. Try your luck, take a chance till I enter.